Imagine locking in your dream home in Virginia today, only to watch prices plummet tomorrow. With sales dipping and rates hovering, is now the time to buy, sell, or wait. Stick around for the shocking stats that could change everything.
Welcome to the Virginia Housing Market Update for September 2025. I'm your host, bringing you the latest insights from trusted sources like the National Association of Realtors, Zillow, Redfin, Realtor.com, and Rocket Mortgage. We'll dive into national trends, interest rates, sales volumes, and Virginia-specific data to help you navigate this dynamic market.
Let's start with the big picture nationally. According to the National Association of Realtors, the median sales price for existing homes reached $422,400 in July 2025, reflecting steady appreciation amid moderating growth. Redfin reports a national median of $443,019 for the same period, up 1.2% year-over-year, signaling resilience despite affordability challenges. Interest rates remain a key factor. Rocket Mortgage indicates the average 30-year fixed mortgage rate is holding at 6.7%, down slightly from last year, but still elevated, impacting buyer budgets. This has led to cautious optimism for 2025, with NNAR forecasting existing home sales to rise 7 to 12% overall as rates ease further. Now, total homes sold. Preliminary data from NAR and Redfin shows U.S. existing home sales at a seasonally adjusted annual rate of about 4.0 million through mid-2025, down from 4.1 million in 2024's comparable period, a roughly 2 to 3% decline year to date. Yes, September 2025 volumes are trending lower than last year, with July sales at 4.01 million annualized compared to higher figures in 2024 due to persistent high rates and inventory constraints. Zillow echoes this, noting a 4.5 million home shortage nationally, keeping pressure on supply. Shifting to the Old Dominion state, Virginia's market shows strength with regional variations. Redfin data for July 2025 pegs the median home price at $474,700, up 1.9% from last year, outpacing the national average and driven by demand in high-growth areas like Northern Virginia. Zillow's latest figures align closely, with an average home value of $409,382 statewide, up 2.6% year-over-year, though Northern Virginia medians exceed $700,000 in some counties. Sales activity is mixed but positive. Redfin reports 10,912 homes sold in July 2025, up 1.5% from 2024. With inventory rising 16.6% to 38,293 homes for sale, giving buyers more options. However, Realtor.com notes a shift toward higher price points, with homes under $400,000 comprising just 47% of September sales, down from 54% last year. For new homes, Census Bureau data indicates robust construction, with Virginia contributing to the national trend of 652,000 new single-family homes sold annualized in July, up slightly in supply, but with median prices at $403,800 nationally. In Virginia, new listings are booming, especially in Virginia Beach and Northern Virginia, where over 4,000 new construction homes are available, with sales pacing ahead of 2024 levels amid a 9.9% projected price surge for single-family builds. Overall, Virginia's market favors sellers, with homes selling in 36 days on average, up slightly but still brisk. In summary, while national sales lag behind 2024 and rates linger at 6.7%, Virginia's median prices at $474,700 and rising new home activity paint a resilient picture. Experts from NAR and Redfin predict moderate growth into late 2025, with inventory improvements easing pressures. Whether you're buying in Richmond or selling in Fairfax, stay informed. The market is evolving. For personalized advice, consult a local realtor. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more updates. Welcome to your Virginia housing market update for September 2025. Are you ready for the latest trends, the hard-hitting facts, and what you need to know about real estate in Virginia? Stay tuned as we break it down for you with insights from sources like the National Association of Realtors, Zillow, Realtor.com, and more. Let's dive in. Welcome to your Virginia housing market update for September 2025. Are you ready for the latest trends, the hard-hitting facts, and what you need to know about real estate in Virginia? Stay tuned as we break it down for you with insights from sources like the National Association of Realtors, Zillow, Realtor.com, and more. Let's dive in. Before we dive into Virginia specifically, let's take a quick look at the national landscape. In September 2025, the average home price across the US stood at $390,000, a slight dip compared to last year, down by about 2%. The total number of homes sold in September 2025 saw a decrease, with just over 350,000 properties exchanging hands, a drop from the 380,000 homes sold during the same time last year. But what does this mean for Virginia? Well, let's zoom in. The housing market in Virginia has been resilient. The state has seen a slight cooling in the pace of sales, with approximately 11,500 homes sold in September 2025, down by 5% compared to last year. But here's the kicker. While fewer homes are moving, prices are still holding steady, and demand remains strong in key cities like Arlington, Richmond, and Norfolk. In September, the median home price in Virginia hit $400,000. Now, this figure represents a modest 3% increase year over year. However, this price varies depending on the area. In Arlington, the median price has soared to $650,000, while in rural areas like Martinsville, the median price is around $225,000. One of the major factors influencing this market, as it always does, is interest rates. As of September 2025, the average 30-year mortgage rate sits at 7.5%. While this is higher than last year's rate of around 6.5%, it's still not enough to completely slow down the market. Many buyers, especially first-timers, are adjusting their expectations, often choosing to purchase homes with slightly higher rates. Let's talk new homes. Across Virginia, 2,000 new homes were sold in September 2025, a 2% increase from last year. Builders are responding to the demand by pushing out new developments, particularly in suburban areas like Loudoun County and Hampton Roads, where there's been a surge in new home buyers looking for modern, energy-efficient properties. As we head into the final quarter of 2025, the outlook remains optimistic. Experts predict that while the market may not see a massive rebound in terms of sales volume, prices are likely to hold steady, with the overall market shifting toward a more balanced environment. For buyers, it means less competition for homes, but higher interest rates could mean that affordability remains an issue. Want to stay ahead of the game? Subscribe to our updates and be the first to know the latest trends in Virginia's housing market. Whether you're buying, selling, or simply keeping an eye on the market, knowledge is your greatest asset. That's all for today's update on the Virginia housing market. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Your ultimate hub for real estate insights, breaking news, entrepreneurial wisdom, investing strategies, and self-development hacks. If you're ready to expand your mind and stay ahead of the game floor, you're in the right place. Subscribe now. Your future self will thank you.